smash the like button, and subscribe.
National security. Let's go with that one.
He's not good for national security. He's destabilized our relationships with our allies all around the world, threatened the dissolution of NATO, started a war with Iran. How is this good for national security? This is horrible for national security.
Well, when we're talking about national security, we're talking about protecting what's in like our land, right? Like in
Didn't
America.
Trump say that there will be attacks in the United States on U.S. soil? How is that good for national security? That there will be attacks?
Attacks on you. Dang, I have not heard that one.
Yep, that's what Trump said. Trump said there will be attacks on U.S. soil. He said that's what happens in war. I'm sorry. It sounds like you shouldn't support Trump.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like, I don't know, dude. Things kind of go back and forth. I'll let another person take it from here, bro. But what's it called? Again, I support some things. I don't support others. It's yeah, we'll just see how it goes, man. I understand like your side of things too. Like I get it, dude. It's like I get why shit kind of flips back and forth. Like, yeah, nah.
Okay, for sure. We'll make sure to go do that. Alrighty, everyone. Let's go on the next individual. Sarah, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That is very true. Does not help dependent individuals. Alyssa, thank you so much for the $5. As well as Kelly, thank you for the $15 on PayPal. Thank you very much. And Amy, thank you for the $10. Thank you. Zumba, thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, I do think that partially is because they wanted to distract away from the Epstein files. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed on the TikTok screen. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 30.
Do you support Trump?
No, I just really wanted to.
And Aaliyah, thank you so much for the $5. That's ridiculous. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Get some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you very much. Let's get this next person up here. Only support me. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria. Listen on the TikTok screen. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as in the description of the YouTube, as well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat, as always. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Do you support Trump?
I do.
Election was held today. Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for?
Honestly, both aren't preferable candidates, but probably Trump.
Okay, you said I have innocent lives on my hands. What the f are you talking about?
I mean, you support abortion, don't you?
So, because I think, wait, do you think it's wrong for me to say that legal abortion should be allowed, or that like people should be allowed to choose whether or not they want to get an abortion?
Well, when that choice results in the unalivement of an innocent human being, right, I think we can say that's morally impermissible.
But is it immoral for me to want to give people the choice to do that?
Of course.
Okay. Do you believe in God?
I do, but I'm not basing this on religion.
Are you Christian?
Not from a religious standpoint. I am, but I'm not basing this on a religious standpoint. I'm saying it's
I have
in
a
today's
question though.
world.
Is God doing something immoral when God allows for people to get abortions?
I never came up to discuss religion, right?
I know you didn't, but I'm asking you a very specific question.
We're not bringing up in God.
We are right now, because this is relevant to your moral view. So I'm asking you, is it immoral for God to allow for abortions to occur?
I was pro-life when I was atheist.
Can you answer the question? Is it immoral to allow for abortions to occur?
I never came up to ask about God. Why are you pivoting?
Is it immoral to allow for abortions to occur?
Why are you pivoting to God? See, it's always pro-choicers who bring up God. See.
Hey, dude, I'm going to ask the question one more time. If you are unwilling to answer the question, I will just go on to the next person. You're clearly avoiding this. Right? Is it immoral when God allows for people to get access to abortion?
No, suffering, unfortunately, is a result of the world we live in.
So allowing abortions allowing abortions to occur is not immoral under your view.
No, I think the action is immoral, but I think God allowing it, right? Not stopping, right, is a byproduct. I think if he controlled us, right, and what to do, we would be like robots. But again, I did not come up here to discuss theology. I came up to discuss AB from a secular perspective.
Yeah, but I thought you would possibly engage with that. Seems like you're unwilling to. It's fine. We don't have to at that point.
Well, I'm not a theologian, right?
Okay, you don't need to be a theologian to make that argument. But I guess I can ask you this broadly then. What do you think? What is the reason why abortion should be illegal?
I think it's morally wrong to intentionally unalive an innocent human organism.
Do you think it's murder to pull the plug on an individual in your family that's brain dead?
Brain dead people are biologically dead according to the CDC and National Institute of Health. Well, I can send those links for you if you would like.
Oh, well, I agree with that. What I would dispute here from your perspective is that they still have cellular human life. So based upon that notion of life, well, they're not life until 20 through 24 weeks in the womb.
They're not living human organisms.
Wait, so when you say living human organisms, a brain dead individual is a living human organism. They're still cellularly speaking alive. You know that, right?
They have cellular life, right? But they're not fully they're not fully alive because they have no brain activity. And it's an
Oh, okay. So
irreversible
same thing is also true for a zygote. Same thing's true for an embryo. Same thing is true for
No,
any
I'm saying
fetus
because since
prior
their
to the
life
point of
has
sentience.
ended, right?
But this is
No,
prior to their life
I've
beginning under
heard
your
you. You've
view.
agreed that you've agreed. I'm just going off what the sources say. Again, I've heard you say before that you believe life begins at conception, but that in itself is not a justification as to why abortion shouldn't be permitted.
Yeah.
Right.
In the same
So
way that like a
again,
branded
I'm more
individual
just
being cellularly speaking alive is not a reason to dispute that or to say that they specifically it's considered murder to pull the plug on an individual in your family that's brain dead. What you're not understanding is that I'm saying that under your definition of life, right? Because you said that brain dead individuals were not living based on that definition. Well, it's not life until 20 through 24 weeks in the womb. I'm criticizing your definition of the term, not my own.
no, because I'm going off medical sources. Medical sources, right, will
Yeah,
say
based
that
upon that
fetus
definition.
zygotes are
Wait,
alive.
no, they don't. Not based upon that definition. It depends on which definition you're using. You're equivocating between the different scientific definitions. There's a scientific definition of sentient life, scientific definition of cellular life. Those two things are distinct types of life,
Yeah, branded people have cellular life. Yes,
but they do not have sentient life. So
right.
then, okay, if it's not to end a human life's organisms, right? That's cellular human life, but it is to end the life of its sentient life. Then why is it murder to
Living human
sentience?
organism.
You have no good argument for why it's murder
Not
prior
the
to
same at all.
sentience.
They're not the same at all. Wait, okay, what is schmurder? Would you agree with the definition of schmurder, right? It's the unjustified ending of human life.
No, I think it's unjustified ending of a person, but
Of a person. Okay, so why do you think AB would be justified? The
because it's not a
justified ending of a
person.
human life. It's not a person. What is a person?
It's going to be a human that has past or present and future subjective experience.
Yeah, okay, a person who has past or future.
Past or
So
present
would
and
you say?
future subjective experience.
Okay, so would you say a fetus will likely have future experience?
Sure.
Sure. So how wouldn't it fit within that definition?
It doesn't
Why
have
would a
past or
personhood?
present.
No, you said it could have past or future.
Past or present and future subjective experience.
Okay, past or present and future. Good. Oh, past and present or future. Okay.
Past
So
or
why wouldn't
present and
personhood?
future.
Correct. So why wouldn't you say personhood comes along with just being a human? Why do you have to have certain experiences just to be considered a human?
Well, I'm saying that you have to have the capacity to have subjective
a person,
experiences,
sorry.
not certain experiences.
The capacity. So you don't think a fetus will have the capacity to experience?
No, it doesn't have the capacity to experience until it has subjective experience. Capacity means within the ability.
Right. So why does capacity to experience determine moral worth?
Capacity to sentience in the same way that it determines that with the brain death.
No, I'm asking why. Can you provide one epistemic justification, right, as to why that determines moral worth, your capacity to experience certain things?
Yeah, I already explained in the same way that in the example that we provided with the brain dead individual, that it's not murder to pull the plug on an individual in your family that's brain dead, because cellular human life is not what we value. We rather value subjective experience in humans.
Brain dead people are dead. Their heart is not beating. Their
Their
brain
heart is
activity has
beating,
ceased and
genius.
it is irreversible.
Their heart is beating.
The
When
brain
they're brain
activity
dead,
is
they still have a beating heart.
being brain dead, right? It's an irreversible thing. You cannot come back from that. But fetuses, rather, right? We know that they will have a future experience
Okay, I don't know what your point is. They haven't had a past or a present. So what's your point?
because you haven't provided yet any justification as to why that determines moral worth. You go, oh, because of brain death. That's not a justification to anything.
Wait.
You haven't
So
provided a moral
in the way that
reason.
you're asking for justification, right? No one's going to provide a justification for any perspective because what you're asking for inevitably will come down to an infinite regression of reasons. Okay, that's true for every single position on morals. Okay, so after a certain point, it's going to come down to this is what my qualifiers are for value, right? And it's whether or not they meet those qualifiers. So your
Right, so I
qualifiers
get
include cellular life. My qualifiers include past or present subjective experience and future subjective experience. Is
no.
that complicated? Because
So
like
again,
everyone's
my
views that way.
qualifiers would be innocent. No, no. So my qualifiers again would be innocence, right? Two, being a biological human organism, living human organism, right? And three, because you're intentionally ending their life.
Wait, I'm sorry.
You
Then,
are
so then it's murder
putting
to
them out
pull
of
the plug on
existence.
an individual in your family that's brain dead because all of
No,
those
because they're
criteria are
dead.
met.
Do we need to go back to this?
All
No,
of those
the
criteria are
criteria are
met
not
in that
met for a brain
scenario.
dead person.
So what your
No, they're
criteria is
not.
cellular human
Because
life
they're
and
already dead.
so is your criteria cellular human
Do you
life
want me
and
to get you a source to show
so
you that they're
is your
already dead?
criteria cellular human life and future subjective experience? Is that Your view?
Do you want me to pull you up a source that shows
Can you
that they're
answer
already
my
there?
question? If not, I'm just gonna go on to the next person. I'm not gonna waste
They
any more
have
of my
ceased to
time.
exist. You're avoiding the question. I asked a question first, then you're asking a question in the middle.
I don't know what
Again, do you
question
want me
you
to pull up
asked.
a
What
source that shows
question?
that branded people are already biologically dead?
Dude, you are a dumbass. I've already disputed this point. They're cellularly speaking alive, but they
I'm a
don't have
dumbass. Do you
sentient
want me to
life.
pull up sources?
I agree that they don't have sentient life.
They
They
don't
have
have any
cellular life. Are you
cellular
disputing
life
that
in
they
what
have
sense?
cellular life?
I'm asking in what sense. I'm asking you to support your position.
Are
I'm
you
not
saying that they have
agreeing or
cellular
disagreeing with the
life?
statement.
Are you saying
Can
brain
you
dead
answer the
individuals
question?
have cellular life?
Can you
Or they
answer the
don't have it?
question?
Okay,
Can
I'm
you
just
answer
gonna
the
go on to the
question?
next person. You're wasting my time.
You
What a complete waste of my time. Let's go to the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria list in the TikTok screen. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yeah, 45?
Do you support Trump?
Nah, man. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you very much. Let's go on the next individual. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria list in the TikTok screen. We are just looking for some debate. Yo, what's up? How old are
Hey,
you?
Parker. 23.
Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
If the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
Okay. Why do you support? Actually, I have a few people to thank, then we can move on to our conversation. Chip, thank you so much for the $10, by the way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Give some W's for Chip in the comment section. Die International, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Give some W's for them in the comment section right now. Random, how old are you, by the way? Oh, they're just trolling. Joseph, thank you so much for the $25 on Venmo as well. Thank you so much, Joseph. I really appreciate the $25. Thank you. Ryan with the $5. Thank you so much, Ryan. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Give some W's for them in the comment section right now. Yes. Literally, though, it's absolutely crazy. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Ryan. Joseph as well. Thank you for the $25. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Give some W's for them in the comment section right now. Kelly, thank you for the $15. Thank you so much, Kelly. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Because, again, some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Let me make sure to completely catch up on YouTube real quick. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube. As well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat, as always. For the people who are here on YouTube and TikTok, just letting everyone know, I have about 30 more minutes or so left on the stream. Maybe 50 minutes maximum. Again, if you want to support me, as always, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube, as well as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat, as always. And by the way, Karamos, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I didn't see your prior message. If you did send one, I do really apologize. I said, if not religion, what is it based on? I don't know what the last, I don't know. I think it's applicable to the last person. It's probably their own positions themselves. Bree as well, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. I do. I think they would have. Alrighty. Why do you support Trump?
Hey, so there's a few reasons I support Trump. Number one, I would say, is I don't really like men in the women's locker rooms and opposite genders in the other locker rooms. I like there's a better economy, border security, and even recently with Iran, I think keeping them low, not letting them get to a nuclear power is very important.
Okay, few things here. So Trump bragged about walking into the changing rooms of naked women while they're changing without their consent, where two 18-year-olds came out, so there were 4 girls as young as 15 years old in these changing rooms. The economy has gotten worse off in practically every metric. Gas prices are higher since Trump got in office. We actually see that real GDP growth is lower in 2025 as compared to 2024. Real median wage growth was lower in 2025 as compared to 2024. We had the worst year of job growth in the past 4 years. We saw unemployment increase. We saw real domestic manufacturing investment decline every single quarter of Trump's administration. So I actually don't see that the economy is better off at all. So according to those particular factors, what makes you think that Trump is a preferable candidate?
Well, I'm going to start off with the first point. It was an adult pageant. It wasn't children's pageant, and it was legal. It was backstage. It wasn't changing rooms. You guys like to say that it
was
in the
changing rooms. He admitted that they were naked while changing. And also, again, I already told you there were two 18-year-olds that came out, said there were 4 girls as young as 15 years old in these changing rooms. You can't just say nuh-uh.
The exact words of the quote, and you could play. I've heard the clip. I believe I know what you're talking about. It was backstage, so you can say whatever you want about that. But yeah, you can play the clip and tell me if you hear the word changing room, because I don't believe you will hear that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you heard that they were naked, so watch.
In my country, we say hello with the...
What you could also say, as the owner of the pageant, it's your obligation to do that.
So you have done that. Now,
I'll tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure that
like
everything is good.
You're there.
Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible-looking women. And so I sort of get away with things like that.
Did you hear that?
Again, there wasn't anything that said changing rooms. It was
He said no
backstage. It was
clothes
the owner.
on. Listen, bro.
Is the
Is it
owner of
illegal
the
to be
pageant, it's your
backstage?
obligation to do that?
So you have done that. Now, tell
Well,
me
I'll
what-
tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure that
You're like a
everything is
doctor.
good.
You're there.
Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes.
They're standing there with no clue. What was he saying there?
Actually, this is where you like to lie by omission, Parker, because you used the word naked. You said no clothes. His words were they were getting dressed and ready backstage. That's exactly what was said.
They're standing there with no clothes. I have a question. When you're naked, do you have no clothes on?
They were changing their clothes. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah, I have a
necessarily mean they're
question.
naked.
When
They're
you're naked, do you have no clothes on?
Yes, he did not
Oh,
use the
you
word
do?
naked.
Okay, wait. So to clarify, can you define
You sound
naked for
so
me?
stupid.
Can you define naked for me, please? It means you have no clothes on. That's what naked means. So when
Okay,
he
where
says
did
they're
he say that?
standing there with no clothes, that means that they're naked, dumbass.
He said dressed and ready, Parker.
They're getting dressed and ready, and they're standing there with no clothes on. That means they're naked. What are you talking about, dude? Are you okay?
You like to lie by omission. You're being
Nothing
dishonest.
I said there was a lie. You're the one lying right now.
Where did this happen?
Where did this happen? In the changing rooms of Miss USA and Miss Teen USA, according to the victims that came
Wrong.
out and talked about the fact that this happened to them.
Wrong. Backstage.
Backstage of what?
Backstage of the pageant.
What pageant?
We're referring to the adult pageant, are we not?
Wait. Why are you assuming that they're adults? When there were victims that came out, so there were 4 girls as young as 15 years old in these changing rooms.
In the quote, it says women.
Okay, so you know that prior in this quote, Howard Stern's actually talking about girls. So do you think when specifically Howard Stern was asking him, right, if he looks at girls, was Howard Stern talking about minors? Do you want me to play it?
Right. No, but I mean, you
Construed, however, as
conflict.
yes.
I don't see it as a
It
conflict.
could be a conflict of interest, but, it's the kind of thing you worry about later.
Oh, I see.
You tend to think about the conflict a little bit later on.
question is, how can it not be construed?
No, I mean, some of these foreign girls, Miss.
Foreign girls. Is he talking about minors?
I mean, I don't necessarily think saying girls necessarily means minors, Parker.
Okay, so does women necessarily mean adults? No. Because obviously there could be an individual that was saying women in reference to individuals in which are not designated as adults. So what you're not understanding is that this argument you just used as a gotcha doesn't actually prove it. I don't think the statement he made specifies whether or not it's Miss USA or Miss Teen USA. What tells us that it's Miss Teen USA is the fact that there were victims that came out, multiple 18-year-olds, that said there were 4 girls as young as 15 years old in these changing rooms. And that serves as corroborating evidence to indicate that Donald Trump did this. Why? Because Donald Trump admitted to engaging in this type of behavior, and then there were victims that came out corroborating that he engaged in this particular type of behavior, and then gave extra conditions about what was true in the particular circumstances. So but you acknowledge the facts of reality here that I've just demonstrated for you to be here, for you right here, and stop supporting Trump.
I mean, it's just funny because you try and paint him as such a bad man, but you don't quote him correctly. You don't quote him correctly. He used the word women. Who said girls in that last clip?
We already clarified. Howard Stern did. Now, we already clarified. Just because someone's specifically using the term woman or using the term girls does not mean that they're in every scenario specifying the age of the individual, depending on the circumstance, especially in this context when, again, I just showed in that conversation that they were using the term girls in a non-specific in relation to age kind of way. Does that make sense?
So I just want to clarify something.
Does that make sense, yes or no?
Does what make sense?
The point that I just made.
Go over your point again, because you like to ramble on and on. You're getting worked up.
It wasn't complicated. That specifically, whenever they're saying girls or women in this context, given the conversation that we saw where they used it in both ways, it doesn't specify age there. So this isn't specifying Miss USA or Miss Teen USA. What specifies Miss Teen USA is the fact that victims came out and said the fact that this happened in Miss Teen USA, which corroborates what Dad said, or what Dad said. What the fuck? What Trump said. The fuck?
Oh.
I read Dad in the comment section. I apologize.
Yeah, he's
That's
your dad.
a really crazy
Trump.
thing to say. That was an accident. Definitely an accident.
Trump's your daddy? Is that what you said?
No, don't be dishonest. Can you actually engage?
I mean, I don't know. I just don't know where you were going with that. That was interesting. But, I mean, as far as the pageants and everything, you're saying all this stuff. The actual reports show 11 couldn't recall, 2 said he wasn't, 2 said it was potentially creepy. But really, there was one that came out and said something, and it was all politically motivated and paid out. So, I mean, Trump's your daddy, tax-paying Americans your daddy. I don't. Other
That was
people.
so cringe that you felt the need to say that. So I literally accidentally misspoke, and you're gonna run with that. Embarrassing. So will you actually engage with the point that I made instead of just like trying to do this? I've already clarified multiple times. People from Miss Teen USA talked about the fact that there were 15-year-olds there. Some as young as 15 years old.
I mean, you run just like you run from the real TPA, but it was backstage. It wasn't a changing room.
Why do you
He's the
keep saying
president
that?
of the company.
Why do you keep bringing up TPA?
Because it's just kind of funny. Like,
I didn't
just
run
what
from
you
him at
said.
all. I dog walked him multiple times. He's an idiot. And of course you watch him too. You guys are you that your rage bait though? Are you gonna like him? Wait, do you agree with him and do you think I'm a grifter?
No, I don't remember hearing that.
You think he's wrong? He does say that, and he thinks I'm responsible for Charlie Kirk's death. Do you believe that?
When did he say that?
That's literally on his own TikTok account. He thinks I'm responsible for Charlie Kirk's death. Do you agree?
It's on his TikTok?
Yeah, it's literally on his TikTok account. One of his top videos.
Can you show me that? I don't believe that at all.
I don't need to pull it up right now. Just go look at his account. I'm not going to pull it up right now.
I really don't believe that. I think you're lying again.
I've literally talked to him about this on my live stream before. What are you talking about?
Well, I watch him. He goes live usually most nights around 10 p.m. and I've been watching him.
So given
I
that
haven't
he said
seen
that,
anything.
Wait, given that he said that, do you think that he's stupid?
I don't believe that he said that, number one. I didn't see anything on his account. I've watched his lives. He goes live around 10 p.m. If you want, you can go and look and debate him yourself.
I've already
tonight.
debated him multiple times. He's come up on my stream.
I mean, it seems like you're scared of him. The last video I watched, you guys talking about the border, he demolished you.
No,
he absolutely demolished. Yeah,
name one
he was
point
talking.
He beat me on.
Easy, Kamala Harris and the Border Patrol. Okay,
what specifically in terms of border patrol?
About how she made it weaker. She got rid of DNA testing at the border.
The DNA testing thing doesn't actually add any benefits because of the fact that it's not necessary or sufficient to be able to determine that someone specifically is a sponsor of a child. The sponsors of the kids are actually, they need specifically legal papers to justify that anyway. Also, you can have adopted kids, so that doesn't demonstrate whether or not they're the legal guardian of the kid. Not an argument. So you're wrong on that, and so is he.
I mean, after he said that, you dropped him, and that's not true.
No, I disproved him. I said that exact same thing and disproved him. You're wrong, buddy.
Okay, well, what you just said, prove it to be true.
How so?
Prove that. Prove how he's said that you were responsible for Charlie, and I forget what the other thing was that you said.
Yeah, that was on his account. If you'd like to go check out his account, you can.
I did check out his account, and I don't see that on there.
Go ahead.
I did. I'm saying it's not on there.
I've talked to him about it before. You can check his YouTube as well, and you can literally see him on the YouTube admit it because that's what he thinks. I don't know why you're disputing this so much. You can go look at it later.
He doesn't have any videos on his TikTok, but you check out his YouTube.
Yeah, he used to. So I'm talking about on his YouTube.
I mean, just go debate him tonight if you're that into his YouTube. I didn't know you watched.
I'm not in his YouTube. He brought it up a million times. What are you talking about, bro?
But how you're saying that this is on his YouTube or his TikTok and it's not? So I don't get where you're coming from.
Dude, you can go. He literally has videos saying debating Parker about Charlie Kirk, and you can watch it.
So you saw it with your own eyes on his YouTube?
Yes.
And listened to it?
Yes.
Really? You watched Real TPA?
Because he's brought it up a million times, and I specifically played the video because he had me play it. They specifically acknowledge it. He says it in the video.
I mean, all right, I've never heard that, and I believe it to be a lie.
He thinks my rhetoric killed Charlie Kirk. That's what he said.
I don't know about that, but everybody could go look because they're not going to find that on his YouTube or TikTok.
They will.
Real TPA, all one word on YouTube.
Don't tell them to go. They're not going to go there. They're just going to take my word for it because they know I'm not lying.
All I remember is that he said that you made fun of Charlie. I believe I don't.
Yeah, which is not true. Even I didn't even make fun of Charlie Kirk's death. I did not.
I mean, that you can find on the YouTube. You yourself making fun of Charlie Kirk.
What did I say?
You just made fun of him. You were talking about there was a donation, I remember.
We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. Is that it?
I mean, that's you making fun of him right there, but some
That's
other
not me making
candidate,
fun of Charlie Kirk. That's me making fun of people saying that they're Charlie Kirk, dude.
I mean, you could spin it off that way, but in reality, we all know that's not true.
That is obviously me making fun of people who are calling themselves Charlie Kirk in the song, bro. It's a meme.
But then there was also a donation, and somebody said something about Charlie, and then you were like, Charlie who?
Yeah, we didn't know what Charlie they were referencing. Sabrina, thank you for
Okay,
the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know what he's talking about. Michelle, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
To clarify, do you think what happened is sad? I just want to hear.
Yeah, I think he was murdered.
But can you say you thought it was sad?
Yeah, I think it's murder is sad.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that you thought it was sad.
Okay.
It was really hard for you.
I don't think people need to be sad for him, but I do think that murder is a sad thing.
Really? So you think because of difference of opinions that's okay?
It's not just because of difference in opinions. It would be due to marginalization. But I don't know. Is this supposed to be like rage bait or?
No, I can't believe. I mean, since that day, like a lot of the people that celebrated and cheered, and it's hideous what a lot of you guys have become
How do
in
you feel
this
about Donald
country.
Trump calling for the execution of some Democrats?
He didn't do that.
He literally did.
The act of sedition is punishable by death. He was retweeting a
And then he
quote
reposted someone
about
saying
what
H-A-N-G them George Washington would. So if I said that same thing about Charlie Kirk, would you be okay with it?
He was retweeting a tweet.
Yeah, if I retweeted someone saying H-A-N-G him George Washington would you be okay with that?
I mean, like, there could be many meanings, but that's up to your personal.
And I'm asking, in that circumstance, would you say that I did something wrong? Think of the galaxy. Because I reposted that about Charlie Kirk.
Since you're like so literal with everything, how do you not know that Trump was saying like go hang with him, like hang out? Like there could be many different
tweet
meanings.
Prior, he said seditious behavior was punishable by death. Dude, are you really this stupid? I can't believe you just said that.
Well,
to
that's
me.
the point
I
I was trying to
genuinely
make.
can't even fathom he just said that to me. Like that was genuinely like the stupidest, dumbass thing I've ever heard. Like I can't believe you felt okay saying that. Like that left your mouth and you saw nothing wrong with it. Are you serious?
Well, that left my mouth, but who's your daddy?
You either have to be dishonest or stupid.
I mean, it's just you guys just like to spin and twist everything.
You didn't accidentally say that. You intentionally meant to say that, and it was stupid.
I intentionally meant to say what?
What you just said, bro. We just went and talked about it, bro. What do you mean?
I mean, you do it with stuff all the time, Parker.
Do what?
You lie by omission. You leave out keywords.
Name one
key
time I lied,
details.
bro. You're just a liar. You're not even actually
Earlier
engaging.
when we were talking
Name
about
one
that
time
quote,
I lied, bro.
the quote earlier.
I'm waiting. I don't hear. What was the lie?
You lied about the Barack Obama birth certificate thing. You lied about
No,
real
wait.
TPA having
What
videos
about
on
Barack
YouTube.
Obama's birth
You lied
certificate? What about it?
Because Trump came out and said that he was a real citizen.
Trump literally said that Barack Obama was born in Africa and not born in the United States when there's a birth certificate of him born in the United States. He did that to undermine him being president of the United States. What do you mean? I never lied by omission when saying that. That's literally what happened.
Yeah, but he in
Dude,
2016
you know what's
came out and
crazy?
said he was a citizen.
Of course, you're the tax-paying American fan. You're just going to hate me no matter what. You're going to say anything you can to try to justify Trump's behavior. You're literally a cult member.
Oh, really? Am I?
Yeah, you are a cult member.
I just like to think logically.
No, you're a cult member. You don't think logically. You just obviously were not thinking logically there.
What was I not thinking logically about?
I just told you. Oh my god, bro. I literally just told you. Did I not just get done telling you that? Holy shit, man.
There's just so many things that you just like to twist and spin. It's not even funny.
What did I twist or spin?
Again, we went over that right there, the birth certificate. You can't
You were wrong about that.
You lied about the pageants.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. There was quotes, and you were misquoting what was said,
I
and
didn't
everybody could
misquote
hear
at
it.
all.
You sounded like an idiot.
No misquoting happened at all. Do you like being wrong? You know what? You're a pretty good fact checker. Everything that you say is wrong. So if you say something, I know the complete opposite is true. Amazing fact checker.
I'm not, actually, like, it was in front of everybody's words. All the words were in front of everybody. We could
No
all
response
hear
to what I just said. Literally, you are you're opposite day's fact checker. Okay. Opposite day every day for you.
You were misquoting a quote.
Literally, if you say something, it's wrong. It's wrong. Have you said a single thing that's right on my stream yet? I actually don't think so.
Yeah, I have. I like to listen, unlike you, but
What have you said that's accurate this whole stream? Name one thing.
How you lie by omission, you misquote, you...
I didn't lie by omission.
Don't,
I didn't
let me
misquote.
finish, Parker.
All of these are lies.
Stop getting all worked up.
I'm not worked up. You're just lying.
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are.
I'm not lying. Tax-paying American, all that stuff we went over, that was all
You
true.
were wrong
What
about
I
that
talked
as
about.
well. You still have yet to name
I'm probably
one thing
right
you were
here.
right
He'll
on.
be live at 10 p.m. or 10 somewhere around
Are you
10 p.m. I'll
really
bet
are you
money on it.
trying to tell people to go to his phone?
I'm
Are you
telling you,
real-
to go and
Are you
debate him because you
are you trying
don't
to
want the
literally
smoke.
get people to go there? How embarrassing is that?
You don't want the smoke.
By the way, chat, it's not him. It's obviously different. It's obviously not his voice. I know what his voice sounds like. I've already debunked him a million times. He's scared to join my live. I've already dog walked him.
I mean, I think
How does it feel that I dog walked your favorite guy that you're trying to promo on my stream right now? You're a TPA glazer, bro. You lick
I'm
his
not.
boots.
No,
You're
no,
grifting
no.
for TPA right now. That's what you're doing.
Did you just call me a grifter?
Yes, I did. You're a grifter for Toilet Paper American.
I'm gonna call a friend over who also knows tax-paying American.
So I think tax-paying American just cooked you.
Are you grifting for tax-paying American as well? Do you like grifting for tax-paying American?
No, I mean, I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure he'll be live, but I mean, obviously you check out his YouTube and update yourself on him. Apparently,
Nope,
you just are
haven't
lying about
done
his...
that at all. I would never do that, and I recommend
You
no
say it in this
person-
live.
No person should do that on the stream. It's a waste of time. He's a horrible person, not a good person.
You
Doesn't
admitted to
actually
it.
engage literally. Last time he came on my stream, he literally just did this thing where he just tried to literally speak about his YouTube channel the whole time, just because he wants attention. So he literally gets no attention. He gets less than 1,000 views on every video, so it's embarrassing.
He was just telling them to go to the YouTube to see the links to disprove. It wasn't even him. It was sources.
Nope,
It was sources.
he didn't have any sources. He was trying to get people to go to his YouTube videos. The sources
No,
are bullshit.
he had
None of it was
sources. There was
legitimate.
the whole scenario with Bobert.
Okay, hey, can you stop grifting on my stream for TPA? Stop mentioning his name, please.
Well, if you want your fans to go get cooked by him, I mean,
they're not going to
Golly.
get cooked because, one, they're not going to go there because they're not going to remember who this is. And two, also, because he's a waste of time to do. And then three, because he's an idiot and he'll get dog walked by any person that does go there.
well, I'm going to put my girlfriend back on.
Why, are
'cause
you scared to debate me?
I'm not scared to debate you.
So why are you running away?
Here.
Does
Why-
tax-paying American?
Why is your
appear in
boyfriend
your-
running away?
He's not. But
He just
right
did. He
here.
literally,
but no,
he
no, no,
literally
I
just said
wanna
he's not going to
know.
debate me.
I'm right next to him. I just want to
Do you-
know
do you
if
even know who
tax-paying
tax-paying
American appears in
American
your
is?
nightmares.
Do you even know who this is, or are you just doing this to rage bait, like, because your boyfriend's doing it?
No.
Because, like, your boyfriend right now is supporting a rape, right? Like, a person held civilly
Hey-
liable of
hey,
forcibly
man.
penetrating a woman's vagina against her will.
Hey, man.
He's literally defending them right now.
Hey, man, you're making
Oh,
women
oh.
uncomfortable just
Wait,
like
did
the
you-
women
did you-
uncomfortable with men
did you-
going in
did
the
you-
locker room.
Did you just like literally remove the phone from her, or did she run away? I'm confused.
No, she didn't run away, but you're
What's her
making her
response to that?
uncomfortable.
Because she's uncomfortable to be around you. All I did was say what you were doing.
Nah, she's uncomfortable with men going in the women's bathrooms.
So
or
she's
locker
uncomfortable
rooms.
with Donald Trump bragging about walking to the changing rooms of naked women while they're changing without their consent.
He didn't do that. It was backstage, Parker.
And I have a
If you
question.
wanna
Wait, are
twist the
you
words.
two related by any means?
Why would we be related?
You know, like brother, sister.
I didn't know that you were into that. Okay.
No, that wouldn't be what I'm into. That'd be what you guys are into, dumbass. What the fuck are you talking about?
You
You're
know,
the
I
one
don't-
saying
you're
that
trying to
they're-
make it seem normal. I don't know.
I never tried to make it seem normal. I asked you if you were doing that, and you haven't even said no yet. You haven't even said no. So how am I literally going to believe that if you haven't even said no yet?
Even if all this was said, there was no police.
Wow,
reports,
he's not
there
even
was
disputing
no...
it, chat. Not even disputing it.
Now, I think it's pretty obvious that was. I mean,
That
that's
you're
a
not
pretty
even
dumb
disputing it.
claim,
It's pretty obvious that you're not disputing it right now.
because it was the most idiotic thing I've ever
Jesus
said. You
Christ, dude, he's
support-
not.
I can't believe.
Sweet home
up in-
Alabama.
yeah, you grew up in
Down,
Alabama,
down,
boy.
down, where the skies are so blue.
Here, wait.
Down,
Here,
down.
listen to this.
Sweet home Alabama. Down, 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 down.
That's gross. He's not my brother. Why are you saying that?
Cousins, then?
No.
Okay. No? Are you lying?
You're crazy, Parker. You support men going in the women's locker rooms.
You literally support Trump, who bragged about walking to the changing rooms of naked women while they're changing without their consent. How do you feel about that?
Backstage.
Can I ask her?
Backstage,
Can
no
I ask
report.
her how she feels about the fact that you support a that literally bragged about walking in the changing rooms of naked women while they're changing without their consent?
I mean, I know, and she'll tell you too.
Tax-paying American literally just proved that.
No, he didn't. How did he disprove that?
He disproved it many times, and the
How
whole
so?
situation. He is not a rapist. That's
How
one thing
did
for
he
sure.
disprove it?
I mean, he doesn't even have to. It's in all the.
Now he
reports
doesn't
and
have to.
everything.
So by the way, they claimed he disproved it. Now he doesn't even have to disprove it. You have no clue what you're saying.
Yeah, because anybody could just go look it up, and they're going to find out that he's not a great. But he'll be live tonight if you want to talk to him about
You literally,
that. I'm sure.
dude. Can you provide a single piece of evidence that he said to dispute it, or do you have nothing and you're getting dog walked? See, this is TPA fans. They all are
that's
just
the
stupid
thing.
and get dog walked.
That's-
Like you are literally the Dunning-Kruger effect.
That's the thing.
You are so
Parker.
confident. You're so confident in your stupidity. You're the Dunning-Kruger effect in real life.
That's the thing, Parker. Everything you're saying, there is no evidence for you. There's no evidence.
There
for
is
you to say
evidence.
we're
I've
saying-
provided evidence on every single one of the claims that I've made. You've provided nothing. You've got dog walked on every single one of these points. You've been
Give me your evidence
You've
and
had a
play a
lack of an
clip.
ability to provide any of the arguments here right now. I already did for you. I'll show you. Donald Trump
Nope.
was held
Clip.
civilly liable unanimously amongst a jury of 9 people for forcefully penetrating E. Jean Carroll's against her will. He was credibly accused by a minor in the Epstein files who got a settlement with the Epstein estate. He literally had 26 plus people accuse him of sexual misconduct, and he bragged about grabbing women by the vagina without asking. He said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. He sexualized his daughter on countless occasions. He bragged about walking into the changing rooms of naked women while they're changing without their consent, where an 18-year-old came out, so two 18-year-olds came out, so there were 4 girls as young as 15 years old in these changing rooms when Donald Trump would barge in. There's so much evidence indicating that Donald Trump did this, yet you're going to sit up here and you're going to say it didn't happen because I just feel like it didn't happen, and because TPA said something, and therefore I have to believe it's true.
Man, this TPA guy's really in your head, but I just found something you
brought
lied
him up
on.
like a million times on the stream. That's what you did.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You said that he was a
I
rapist.
disproved you wrong on every single one of these points. The real liar is yourself. Look in a mirror, buddy.
No, TPA has links, and there's
Dude, I
no
have you on a
allegation.
leash. I have you on a leash, bro. You're getting
No, you
dog
don't.
walked.
I have you freaking
You're getting
out.
dog walked, bro.
I'm just here chilling.
There's not a single point you've been able to intellectually
You're in the
engage
cage
with.
right now. You're in the kennel.
Dude, you've been dog walked. You've been boxed like a fish. You're a flopper, bro. You're flopping like a
I
fish,
don't know.
bro.
I mean, I had you up here.
You got
calling
boxed
Trump
like a
your
fish.
daddy.
You're dog water, bro. You're dog water. You got boxed like a fish. You're a flopper,
I had you calling Trump your daddy.
You're a
So-
flopper? Like, get dog walked, bro? Like, you're a
Yeah.
flopper? You're dog water? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are your earnings, bro? Like, 0 earnings? Literally nothing? Like, what are you doing? Like, honestly, you're just, like, literally a flopper? Like, literally engage in this? You're just, like, absolute dog water?
Man, so you are
Like,
a
get
grifter.
on? Absolute trash?
Yeah, so you are a grifter. But I have a serious
Oh, I'm a
question for you.
grifter. So how am I a grifter, buddy?
I have a
I
serious
was
question.
waiting
If
for
you-
this one, chat. We're waiting for this one. How am I a grifter, buddy?
If you had to choose between Trump and real TPA, taxpaying American, who would be your daddy?
I think this is a stupid question. Why do you think I'm a grifter? Answer my question. You just deflected. What is the answer to
you
the
just
question?
said it. You just rambled on and on. You just said it.
So what
for
is the
yourself.
answer to the question? How am I a grifter?
You brought up money.
Money. So I thanked people for donations. Like, Wizard, thank you for the $2. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the grift like you've never seen
talking
before.
about in your
Sarah,
rant,
thank you for
you
the
brought
cents.
up
Thank you
money,
very much. I really
not
appreciate
your
it. Keep some
donation.
W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. How does that prove I'm a grifter? Because I got donations.
You brought it up like it mattered in your rant. I wasn't
Flinch, thank you
talking
so much for
about
the
your
$2. Thank you
donations.
very much. I really appreciate it. Keep some W's for Flynn in the comment section right
Yeah,
now.
you look
Flinch,
like
thank
an
you.
idiot. All right,
Siri,
well-
thank you so much for the $2. Thank you very much for Bro is Dumb. Small, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much for Bro. I still don't know if the last guests were related, Lamau.
Thank you for the 402. We just made it up past 400, guys. Whatever that means.
400 what? Wizard, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $2 for Parker. You grifter, get a job. Well, thank you so much, Wizard. Do you want to tell me what a grifter is? Come on, we're waiting.
You were talking about the money in your rant. I wasn't talking about your donations.
So what, you were talking about the money with Iran, you mean?
Man, do you have like short-term memory loss?
Barbara, thank you for the fireworks. No, I couldn't hear you.
You couldn't hear me. I wasn't talking about Iran. Oh, thank you. Man, we got up to 504.
So say what you were going to
Thank
say,
you,
man.
guys.
So say what you were going to say.
Could I just have 30 seconds to go over my donations real quick? Like,
oh, wow, now you're jealous.
for the
You're clearly
506.
jealous. Hey,
No,
Bree,
I
thank you
mean,
so much for the $5. Thank
it's
you so
only
much for
fair.
guest says Parker has TPA stuck in his head, but the guest legit brought their partner on to simp for TPA. Dude has a crush. Seriously. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Mac, thank you for the $2. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Mike, thank you so much. Really appreciate the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you.
Oh my god!
I know, literally have no clue. Barbara, thank you so much for the money gun.
somebody
Wendy with the
donated me
$50. Can we get some W's
$500?
for Wendy in the comment section for the $50? Tanette, thank you for the galaxy. Thank you very
Yo,
much.
guys,
I
we
really
got a
appreciate it.
galaxy.
W's for Wendy in the comment section right now for the $50 on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Taylor, thank you so much for the $5 for Charlie Kirk. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Taylor. Can we have some W's for Taylor in the comment section right now? Thank you very much. Rita, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. For the guest and his sister are extremely annoying. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Can we have some W's for them in the comment section? Again, get some W's for Wendy in the comment section right now. Thank you very much for the $50. I really appreciate it. As well as Karen with the $50 on YouTube Super Chat. Thank you so much for supporting the grift like you've never seen before. Thank you so much for the $50, Karen. Can you thank Wendy and Karen for the $50? And Barbara, thank you so much for the fireworks. Thank you very much.
Somebody donated me $500.
Breezy, thank you so much for the fireworks. Thank you very
And
much.
they
Caitlin,
said-
thank you for the $2.
they
Thank you so much.
said
The guest is dumb as fuck.
Parker
Very
needs to go
true.
debate real TPA.
Oh, you're
They
scared, bro.
donated me
Actually, intellectually engaged.
$500.
So tell me, bro. Hey, pause right now. Tell me what a grifter is, because it's gonna apply to your TPA favorite person ever, because you're a TPA simp. Go for it, buddy.
You talking about taking money?
Yeah, tell me what is a grifter? Because under your definition, TPA is a grifter because he gets money.
Really? TPA gets money?
Yeah.
You're getting money too, so I guess
Oh wait,
you're
so
a grifter
is
by
he a
your
grifter?
definition.
Do you think TPA is a grifter?
I mean, I kind of want to get back to the debate, really.
Yeah,
Like, I
because
don't-
you're
this
scared.
is-
You know that
this
you
is some
know that you
nonsense.
just got cooked on that point. Nick, thank you
I
so much for
didn't-
the galaxy. He
I
knows
mean,
he got cooked
you're
on that
just
point.
an immature
He
little
knows that he got
child.
cooked. Wait, engage with that point. Do you think TPA is a grifter?
Thank you for the donut, Mace.
You see how he's
Thank
doing
you.
that? He can't do it. He can't even engage.
Thank you
Sarah,
for the
thank you for the
donut.
$10 for the grifter fund. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we get some W's for Dish in the comment section? Dish, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $20 as well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So tell me, do you think TPA is a grifter? Answer that question.
My girlfriend actually has one question, real
No,
quick.
answer my question first before. Do you think TPA is a grifter?
I don't think he's a grifter.
Okay,
and then
so
my
based
girlfriend.
upon-
Thank you for the.
ba-
I didn't know
based-
Minecraft was a
Wait,
thing.
based
on
upon
here.
your
Damn.
definition, based
There's
upon your
somebody
definition,
gave me
he
a
is a
creeper.
Wait, Tonette, thank you for the galaxy. Based upon your definition, he is a grifter because he gets money. Holly, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I can.
All right, so I answered your question. I don't think he is. My girlfriend's question, real quick.
I just want to know if you support men going in the women's bathrooms.
No, I don't support Donald Trump bragging about walking into the changing rooms of naked women while they're changing without their consent. I think that's a threat to this country, and I think you shouldn't support him because of that, right?
I
Do you have
mean,
an answer to that? Do
she
you have an
was-
answer to that? Does she support Trump?
Yeah, I do.
You do? So why do you support a guy that bragged about walking into the changing rooms of naked women while they're changing without their consent?
You kind of just avoided her question. She was
I'm
asking you.
I'm
if
asking
you-
her a direct question. Would she like to engage? Why do
Would
you
she like-
support a guy that literally bragged about walking into the changing rooms of naked women while they're changing without their consent?
I will talk to you when you go to tax-paying American.
You're just doing that because you're saying whatever he wants you to say. Mystic, thank you for
So-
Club Victory. Are you seriously just having your girlfriend say
You-
things that you're asking her to say? This is
Nah,
embarrassing,
nah.
dude. This is
You
so
like-
embarrassing. Holy shit.
You like to avoid.
How
the
embarrassing.
question.
Why can't you just say it yourself?
You like to avoid what's in front of you, Parker. Thank you for
Well,
the rose,
actually,
Tina.
I'm looking at something
Tina,
in front of me right
thank
now.
you.
Die International, thank you for the $50. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. They are literally grifters. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Get some W's for them in the comment section. Really, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much for
Thank you
participating
for
in the
the
grift.
rose,
Thank you,
Toothless,
Coley, with the $5 from the DNC.
Toothless.
They're giving
Yeah,
me a
baby.
raise. Let's go. WDNC raise. Thank you so much. Noel, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, dude, do you want to actually engage? Under your definition, TPA literally is a grifter. You can't engage at that point because you know that you're wrong and you know that I proved you wrong and that based upon your definition, he would be a grifter. So either you have to concede I'm not a grifter or you have to concede that TPA is a grifter. Which one would you like to say?
I mean, TPA is not in it for the money. He's in it for the country and Charlie Kirk.
Well, he is in it for the money. He literally grifts off of Charlie Kirk's death.
Nah, he is not.
He does.
He's in it for the
He
good of
does.
the
He
American
does.
people.
He
wants
grifts
to
off
see
of
good
Charlie
in our
Kirk's death
country
because he
again.
tries to claim that Dean and I caused Charlie Kirk's death in order to be able to grasp the attention of people so that he can use that attention to make himself money.
I mean, unlike you, he likes to have real conversations and
He
not
doesn't have real
friendly
conversations. He got dog
He has-
walked the last time he was on here and he's scared to come back up.
Well, here's the thing. You guys think you're all hot shots and like to mute when you guys are wrong and get flustered, but he has real one-on-one personal conversations with everybody. He doesn't mute. It's all polite.
I really doubt it. I really doubt it. He mutes all the time. What are you talking about? Bullshit.
There's proof of. I know there's proof of Dean dropping and rejecting him because he got
Barbara, thank you.
In your words,
Hey,
dog
dude.
walked,
Hey,
whatever
dude.
you want to say.
Hey, dude, TPA did get dog walked. You're getting dog walked in support of him. You're simping for TPA. You're obsessed with TPA. You're bootlicking for TPA. You can't stop. There's literally nothing you can say in response to what I just brought up. Are you going to concede that either he's a grifter or I'm not a grifter? Which one is it?
I mean, he's not a grifter. I know he's got a lot of heart. And
So if
in it
he's
for
not
the
a grifter, then I'm not a grifter. Get dog walked, buddy. Justina, thank you for the $70. Thank you so
Yeah,
much on
okay.
PayPal for Chef Parker. Thank you so much for all the laughs today. Thank you so much, Justina, for the $70 on PayPal. Thank you so much. Can we get some W's for Justina in the comment section? Can you thank Justina right now for the $70 on PayPal?
I want to thank this guy David who Venmoed.
Thank right now. Can you thank Justina right now for the $70 on PayPal?
I mean, David got me a five.
Can you thank Justina right now for the $70 on PayPal?
Nah, because I'm not a grifter like you.
Oh, you're so mad. Caitlin, thank you for the $10.
You're the
Thank
one
you so
that's
much for the
mad.
keep
You're
on the
freaking
grifting.
out.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You, by the way, you can't define grifter in a manner in which it would actually be applicable to me because based upon your definition, it would logically entail that TPA is a grifter based upon that definition. You've already conceded you don't think he's a grifter, therefore you think I'm not a grifter, but now you're just saying it right now because
Hey,
you're
Parker,
jealous of the fact
Parker,
that I'm literally
Parker.
doing this.
Parker,
Go ahead.
can you answer my question?
Yeah, what's your question?
Are you okay with men going in the women's bathroom?
No.
So yeah, but you
Little does she
support
know,
that,
I think
too.
trans women are women and trans men are men. So
Oh,
I think
we could have a whole conversation right here about that.
Okay. I've already answered this question, so obviously men should
You
not
already
be
answered
in
this?
women's restrooms. Yeah, like that's obvious.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that second point you brought up with the transgenderism.
Yeah, trans women are women and trans men are men.
Really?
Yeah. Do you disagree with
Like
that?
biologically?
I think that gender is sociological.
We're talking about what you are at birth right now. It makes women very uncomfortable when they have all this commotion going on here. Even there's a place I go
I
to.
think
There's a locker
you're
room.
making the women in the chat uncomfortable. Just your presence here.
I think you're making me uncomfortable. I'm literally a woman standing right here.
I know it's uncomfortable to lose in a debate and to be confronted with the truth. I know that's very uncomfortable. But the fact that people in my chat are uncomfortable is because he's defending a race on the lie.
I mean, she might have cooked you more than TPA because it took you 15 minutes to answer that question she wanted to ask
I had
you.
already answered the question. You guys just didn't pay attention.
No, you did not answer the question.
I did
You
answer
just-
the question. You also
No,
just
it
didn't
took you 3
understand how I
times.
answered the question. I already did answer it. You just didn't understand how I answered it because of the
Nah,
fact that
you like to pivot
literally it's
away.
based
You
upon
were
the terminology
pivoting.
in which we use.
You like to pivot.
You got
man.
dog walked on every point you brought up.
I mean, you ran just like you ran from TPA, so I think you should really give it another
TPA
chance.
is
and-
literally the one who ran last time. What are you talking about? Nick, thank
No,
you so
he
much for
did-
the
he
$20.
didn't-
Thank you so
he
much for
didn't run, he
appreciate all
kicked
you do.
you.
Thank you so much, Nick. I really appreciate the $20. And Noel, thank you for the $5 for Guessa Cuck. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Brand,
Thank you
you
for
for the
the rose,
$5 as well.
guys. I
Thank
really
you very much. I really
appreciate
appreciate it. Thank you. I know, actually, it's hilarious, Brand. You gained
So-
zero, literally zero.
It-
Janae,
it
thank you
is
for the $5
funny
as well.
listening to
Thank you
you
so much.
talk,
Really appreciate
Parker.
gender and biological sex, two different things. Exactly. I don't know why they think that they're the same. It makes no sense. Tawny,
I
thank
mean,
you
are
for
you
$5.
gonna-
Thank you very
you
much. I
gonna make
really
your
appreciate it.
fans
Thank you.
go
They said,
debate 'em?
Parker, the GF is AI. Tell them both to talk at the same time. Okay.
Are you really going to make your fans go out and debate them? Not you. I mean, I think
it is
you guys
possible that she's AI. Jen, thank you so much. Really appreciate the $10. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jen.
Man, you guys are very disrespectful.
How am I disrespectful?
Saying that about a woman.
I mean, you literally support Trump, who raped a woman, who's
That
literally
is
bragged about
not
grabbing
true. You're
women by the
lying right
vagina
there.
without
That's
asking.
another lie.
None
That's
of these are
another lie.
lies. None of these are lies.
Yeah. Okay, show me right now that he is a great. Show me
He
where
was held liable of sexually abusing Eugene Carroll.
Ooh, where was that word? Where was that word? Where was that word in your answer? You like to twist things, see?
I didn't twist anything. How did I twist it? Kimberly, thank you for the $5 from the RNC. Thank you.
Your
Dave, thank you
answer
so much
did
for
not have
the
the word
$5.
rape.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Cass, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you. I don't remember.
I mean, even I know TPA talked about it. There's a third debate with Dean. Real TPA, all one word on YouTube.
Okay, all right,
that'll
I'm gonna
get this
kick you.
proved. 2.07K. They're
By the way, that entire time, not a single person went and subbed to TPA. I just want to clarify. He tried his hardest. Not a single person did. Edgemaster, thank you for the $69.67. Thank you so much. Can we get some W's for them in the comment section right now? Thank you so much for the $69.67. Seriously. W's for them in the comment section right now. Nina, thank you so much for the $2. Literally, the guest source was literally nuh-uh. Was they just didn't want to engage with my points. It was fucking embarrassing.